Guys, a common pain point for DeFi investors when they're first starting out, exploring liquidity pools, a big question is impermanent loss. Like, how bad is it? How do I overcome it? Is there a way to avoid it? Should I just hold spot instead? Is it really worth it? So guys, today I wanted to break down exactly how you can avoid impermanent loss. Like, what strategies are there where you can still get the benefit of running pools, running liquidity pools, and making money every single day, regardless of if the market goes up, if the market goes down, or if it goes sideways for months at a time. How you can keep making money like that, but also maintain your full price exposure. So when your favorite assets pump 20, 50, 100, 200, 300%, you maintain full exposure. So guys, today we're gonna break it down so you can make shit tons of money and actually keep it this time. So guys, I wanted to start with this as a first example, right? So something like a Bitcoin to USDC pool. And so as we can see here, I had a very, very wide range, which I'll explain in a second, about 26% wide from $74,000 a coin to $95,000 a coin, guys. You can see I'm just barely in range here at the end. And so for anyone that's familiar with LPs, I'm sure you're aware that Bitcoin's price action from 74 to 95, which we can look at, Bitcoin's price action from 74 to 95, I'm sure we can all see, is 26%. So you guys might be wondering why you wouldn't just want to hold Bitcoin. 26% right here, whereas in the pool, you can see that I started with $2,000 in here, and it's only up about 15% in deposit size, guys. As I put 2K in, it's at 2150. So it does say 2200, but guys, I think this was something left over from another time, so I don't want to count that. I think the 15% is more accurate. So 15%. And guys, even though it's only up 15%, I am making, it's saying 21% APR. Guys, I have tested this over the course of months and months, and I know that it is higher than that. It's just showing you the current price, and it might change throughout this video. So it might go higher, it might go lower. I found an average of more of a 60 to 80% to be more correct. But guys, so the point here is like, okay, if Bitcoin's up 25%, why would I not want to just hold spot Bitcoin versus the pool positions right here? And you may be trying to get cute with it. You might try to hold spot on the price pump and then go to pools to lower your exposure on the way down, DCAN. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, I kind of like that strategy. But I'm going to show you how you can completely avoid it and make more than 25% on your Bitcoin. And so right now you're probably like, dude, how would I do that? And I'm gonna show you exactly how, right here. No gatekeeping, boom, Aave. So for example, 3 weeks ago, like literally 21 days ago and now I think, let me check actually. So in our private community here, which I just want to share with you, I posted my plan literally exactly 3 weeks ago, 21 days ago. April 6th looks like when it was opened. And so guys, we can look at the market on April 6th. Let's take a look. Boom, we were down here. Great buying opportunity. This is when I literally in real time made the call to dump out of my pools and do this strategy. And this is what I did, guys. I sold all my pools. I sold out of my Bitcoin USDC that had been going down. You know, I used it to DCA into more Bitcoin, slow my loss to things. And this is what I did. And it aged very, very well. When price hit that 74, 75K, I switched to spot Bitcoin. And so for this wallet example I wanted to show you, I put $4,000 of Bitcoin at that price into Aave. So 3 weeks ago, I made the call. I think we're bottoming out on price and I'm getting very, very long. And so guys, if you want to be exposed to those calls, make sure you join my community, link in the description. So guys, I lent out 4K of Bitcoin, and what I did to maintain my daily income from all my pools is what I chose to do was borrow against my assets. So for example, I took a 50% loan on USDC against my Bitcoin here. I put 4K in spot Bitcoin, borrowed 2K, and I pumped that $2,000 right over here into this pool. So that loan that I'm paying 5% a year on for $2,000, I am making at right now's price 21%, which I had made a shit ton more than that, guys. So there's already $30 chilling in here, plus I've made another $177 on this. So this month I've made $200 basically off of this. So let's do the math here real quick, actually. So my initial Bitcoin, the $4,000 I had here, is up $1,000. The borrowed USDC that I have here is up $150. That's 15%. This is up, so this is up 15%. This is up 25%. And I've also cash flowed another $200, the 177 plus the 30. So that's another 10% on the borrowed amount. Guys, I just said a whole lot of fucking bullshit. I know. That was maybe a little confusing because I get way into the weeds on this stuff. But what I'm trying to say is not only did I completely avoid the impermanent loss of only making 15% instead of making the full 25%, I made the full 25%. I'm showing you right here. Still made that 5K, but I made even more. And I was okay with waiting for price not to pump, because if things kept going sideways at that 75K mark, this thing would just keep printing me money every single day. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to just make money off my assets while I wait for price to pump. And it pumped pretty quick. I didn't know my call was gonna be that good. I thought there'd be a couple more days, hopefully a couple more weeks before price ran up. But price really just ran up pretty significantly fast. And guys, let's say price goes back down. Anyone that was just holding spot Bitcoin, they didn't make any money. Because if this goes back to 4K, that 25% paper gain is gone. No one's made any money because they didn't sell, they didn't take any profit, and I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell my Bitcoin. That's not the point of Bitcoin. You're not supposed to sell your Bitcoin. But if price goes back down, I'm the one that will have made Bitcoin. I'm the one that will have made more money because this has been printing me money. This has made me $200 for the month. So I'm actually still up 10% even if price goes back down because I'm using it to buy more and more Bitcoin. So guys, this is the strategy that you can use. And let me show you another example. So let me show you this example right here. I lent out, I think like maybe 10K of Ethereum at that same moment, right? So I did this with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Those are like the safest assets to me, the top three. Those are the only ones I'm gonna borrow against, maybe some SUI. But here's a nice example of Ethereum for you. This was about $10,000 3 weeks ago, right? Think about 10K, because I won't borrow more than 50%. So based off my borrow here, 5K USDC, I can assume that this was a 10K balance. And you see, Ethereum hasn't pumped as hard as a lot of the other tokens, right? Like my Solana ones have pumped a lot. I got all that price action up, basically 50%, plus I had pools running. Fantastic, beautiful. But just to show you the ETH example, because it's kind of boring, right? 12K lent out now, because that price has pumped. This is went from 10K to 12K, 20% increase. Beautiful, fantastic. I'm making 1.6% on this while it's lent out, borrowing at 5%, so my net APY is minus 0.5%. So I'm paying 0.5% a year basically to do this strategy. And what am I doing with this borrowed capital, 5K USDC? Boom. Beautiful, guys. So not only am I literally up, so I'm up 150 bucks, right, in terms of just value, okay, right? In this wide 35% range, nothing special. It's printing 60%. A second ago, it just said 90 something percent. So guys, these things are cooking. They're printing money. There's $61 in rewards chilling here. Plus I've already claimed, let's see, 250. So this thing's made me $300 and some change this month already. Guys, I am literally doing what the rich do, but what crypto allows us normal ass dudes to do is do what the rich do. So rich people leverage and borrow against their assets, their homes, to buy more homes and start businesses and just keep creating money because rich people can do whatever the fuck they want, right? What crypto and DeFi allows you, the normal ass dude, to do is to take your fucking assets like your Ethereum, your Bitcoin, all this shit, lend it out, borrow against it, and do what the rich do. It gives the everyday guy a fighting chance to do what the elite do. Guys, if you want a chance to survive, to make it, to escape the lower, the middle class, get to the upper class, these are really the ways to do it, guys. I'm showing you on these sample wallets with small amounts. If you're somebody that already has a shit ton of money, I know you can see the value and how this goes crazy. If you're someone without a lot of money and maybe you only have 5K, look, this feeds you every day. $10 a day, that's Chipotle. You get a free Chipotle bowl every day. And that could be huge for somebody that is just struggling day to day. This will cash flow you groceries. I mean, just look at it. Every month, this is printing you, estimated, $325 a month. That is a car payment for some people. That's a grocery bill for people. This can really change your life without much effort, guys. I mean, I'm just spitting facts. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm trying to share this with you. And so you can see that I've taken my Ethereum and I've maintained 100% exposure. So I got that full 20% pump. I went from 10K to 12K. This borrowed money right here that I'm paying, remember, my net APY is 0.5% a year to make 75% a year. So I'm literally doing what the fucking rich do, guys. I'm trying to put you guys on the sauce. Please, just if you haven't done anything, just listen. You'll see it does change all the time. It's a live quote based on volume, so it's gonna show this, it's gonna jump back up. Guys, this can really change your life. This allows normal-ass people like you and me to change your life. This is a whole ass, you can make your money work for you. This is like a second job that your crypto can be working for you. So you're making money while you sleep. Imagine you are making more money off this than you are at your day job. How you can scale. You can use this position right here to make money every day and use it to make more positions. And then those monies make you more money every day. And it becomes this giant flywheel of just infinite money. It's like a video game. Quit playing Call of Duty, quit playing Marvel Rivals right now, and start playing in crypto and use your money to make more money. If you get addicted to these numbers on the screen and you can develop strategies, guys, strategies like these where you literally just learn like where to put your money. Develop strategies, where to put your money, how to grow it. Guys, you need to develop strategies on how to use your money, what to invest in, and give everything a job and a purpose. Where's it going to go? And so with that, I mean, you just need to have a purpose for your dollars, right? Every dollar you make should have a purpose, whether it's paying your bills or investing or cash flowing. I mean, you just have to keep the money moving, if that makes sense. Guys, if you have any questions about this, because let me flip back over to it. If you have any questions about this stuff, guys, drop a comment. Or check out the link in my description. If you want to work one-on-one with me, where I teach people literally how to do this. I teach people how to make $10,000, $15,000 per month. And it does depend a little on how much capital you have. Like if you have $3,000 to your name, don't be coming to my group thinking that you can make $10,000 a month, guys. But guys, if you have a good amount of capital saved up and you're in crypto, you can monetize your assets to make a full-time income. You can be driving your car for free. You can be paying your mortgage or your rent for free, just by using those assets you already own and investing and using them smartly. Use crypto and DeFi for what it's meant to be used for. Guys, if you have any questions, just drop a comment down below, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for me if you want to see more content like this. Check out that link in my description. Really, I would love to see you in there if you want to learn how to monetize those assets that you already own and love. I don't want you to buy anything. I want you to use the assets that you already own to make yourself more money and grow your future and be bigger, better, and brighter than you could ever imagine. Just imagine not having to work and your crypto working for you. Guys, see you in the next video.